I strip tease.
You were stripping,
No, not like literally taking my clothes off and everything
but
like that.
strip tease.
Yeah, let's say whining.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Don't
Go
do
sorry,
that.
Kelly.
Oh, unsari kale, unsari
Yena.
sasada.
Yena anka sorry,
Woo!
Kelly. Are we rolling? You didn't sound you. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. A little one. You got a little one, dog? Hey, Harutiwa mo. Yeah. Alirutile go
Marutiwa.
skolo go rota. Yeah.
Ke
Hey,
hana
yeah.
marutiwa.
Happy Mother's Day, dog.
Yo!
Happy Mother's Day. Hey. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
Happy
Generation after
Mother's Day,
generation.
bro.
Come, come. You got any kids, though?
No, not of my own.
We are ready. Are you here, Charlie? Are you with us? Are you within?
I have a niece whom I took as my daughter.
You
She's not
love.
biologically
You love
my.
super, super. Isn't she annoying sometimes?
She is. Kids are always annoying, but we just have to deal, don't we?
Yeah, yeah, true, eh?
Yeah. But now
Yeah.
we'll be sorry too.
You have a very soft voice. You remind me of Jessica. Jessica, yeah, Jessica. Is it Jessica or Zandile? Zaza.
Zaza.
Zaza Wine. You know Zaza Wine?
Mm-mm.
She's from Nel Mafias. That's all
Akumi.
in that nyafana nyana. Yeah,
I used to have a dread. Like, yeah.
that's what I'm
No.
busy. Happy birthday. Hey, oh. Komoso, happy birthday.
Happy
Happy belated.
birthday.
This episode might pop up after like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But anyway, there's no stress. Hey, Taola, welcome to the social podcast with the Prince. Well, today we don't have Auslebo. She had to be excused to go to other places where there's nice food and drinks. But I am not alone. I'm with Duchess underscore RSA. Did I say it right?
Yes, yes,
Yes, yeah,
yes.
no. Hey, I butchered someone's name, Liaho.
Ish.
There's an episode that we did, and then the guest, Liaho.
And it's crucial. Tshwantse o e bitse pila.
Give it a pila,
Leago.
ne? Yeah. Call my name. What's my name? Utlwele Mark.
The prince.
Hey, for real.
Yeah. You
How?
the prince. The prince.
On a little New York onyana, sala
Oh,
bon. Yeah. Wait, how was your day so far? I know we're cut off load
um,
shedding vibes.
well, besides the load shedding, my day was awesome because I'm honored to be here on the show.
Shayzandla, Shayzandla. Gemeli. Oh
Oh
yeah.
my!
So she's not only a Michael guy. She's not only a singer, but she's a songwriter, and she also used to. I don't know if she still does promotions, but checking her timeline, I really, well, I've seen. I don't know, but you'll tell me. I've seen a music video in the bedroom, but before that one, there's a song called "Controller," right?
Yes.
Which reminds me of a song controller. Na, 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 na,
Yeah,
na,
Drake.
na. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. But for controller, how was the experience that you had
When writing the
when
song.
writing the song? You also wrote the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a singer songwriter.
Yeah. Pella,
Yeah.
sometimes there's ghostwriters, eh?
We don't mind them. We do have help sometimes. I won't lie. We do tend to have help sometimes.
Have you written something for people?
Yeah.
Rebecca Malope?
No, it didn't come out, unfortunately. It
No.
was it was on downloaded beats. It was on downloaded beats, so
Yeah. No, I'm saying
unfortunately.
if you wrote for Rebecca Malope, you know Rebecca
Oh
Malope?
yeah. No, I don't think I can write those type of
Ngeke
songs.
learning yeah. Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
it.
That's
I
really.
don't think I can write for those
What do
type of
you what
songs.
do you what do you write? Which space do you write in?
It depends on what I'm doing, what I'm listening to, what the beat makes me feel,
Hmm.
in what mood it makes me feel. The setting as well, my surroundings. What I write on will depend on probably what I've been through
Yeah.
or what I'm around at that certain situation or certain time.
Certain situation, certain time for controller.
For controller, I was in a mindset of love, you know.
Everyone
Yeah.
smiles.
Cupid was like,
Yeah, connected. Yeah, the universe was
you know,
communicating.
yeah, and I was responding a bit offish, Mara. I ended up, just
Why do you
submitting.
guys do that? Why do you like hint, but you're not really being clear with us? It's like you're just telling us to look this way, but without even telling us.
Sometimes I can't give you everything like open handed. Sometimes you need to read between the lines.
Read between the lines, eh? While she sings the lines, eh? So what was going on? Is there a special person that you wrote that song to?
Yeah, most definitely close to my heart.
Kimang, Kimang.
No,
Wow.
I'm not name dropping
Yeah.
yet. So yeah, Mariano thing.
How was it though? How was the experience?
The experience was getting moving,
Hmm.
touching. Yeah, cause if you listen to the lyrics of the song Controller, you can hear in what time of frame I was in when I was writing. This person was making me feel so special to the point where I had to like write it down
Yeah.
and sing it just to say how much you make me feel because I can't say it out loud. I'm sorry.
And does the person know?
Yeah, he knows.
And the response?
Top notch.
Ah, you are in, girl. Yeah, you are in. Eh?
Gone girl.
You.
Gone girl.
Hi, new love. Eh?
Yeah, but
Kopela
yeah,
aeroplane.
yeah.
Yeah. So we also have Max today. She's with us. Welcome to the show, Max. Eh?
Thanks.
Yeah. Kuluma, again.
Come look at how Prince.
We're
Why is it
kidding.
like
So
even Louis? There's people
It's
commenting
it's a
about the
killer
look.
look. It's a ungamphapheli.
Yo. Apparently, but I'm toxic. I'm a toxic boss.
no.
I'm a toxic boss.
Toxic
Do
boss.
you think I look toxic like
No,
toxic boss? I
you
don't
look
know.
like a chilled out person,
You would write a
a
song about
goofy
me?
person.
A goofy person, right?
Yeah, a comedian for days.
Yeah. Would you date me though? I haven't asked this question in a long
Yo,
time.
no. Wait till I.
Oh, phone
Wait till
alarm,
I.
Jessica.
Wait till I.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, you tall.
You look up to me, ne?
I
When,
look up to you like my neck be on some.
yeah, ne?
But
It'll
you
reach
tall,
there
like.
after 3 days. Yeah, and I say happy birthday after 3 days.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't date me because of I'm tall.
Yeah, you tall.
Nje.
You tall like you super tall.
So if I was not tall,
Maybe.
there'll be a song about me, ne? Eh, phela,
Maybe.
when you fall in love, there's an album. So
Ke nna Adelenyana. Just vice versa. Yena o ngwala ka heartbreak, nna ke ngwala ka marato. Wa bona ne?
why do you write for love music? Because there's a lot of deep conscious people writing, like always trying to be in a dark space. But controller, it felt like, yo, you know what? Love is still beautiful though.
Even though as people we go through a lot of things, ne?
Mm.
And then you need to learn this is life. Things are bound to happen. Like there's some things that are just beyond your control that you just have to put them behind you and utswele pele, because if you keep looking back on Hurwira hitting, it's not gonna change the situation. So if you
Mm.
keep dwelling in that, you might just step into that dark place, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with writing. I do tap into that emotion, yeah, being conscious, writing conscious lyrics like Amen. Amen was a very conscious song.
Yeah.
Yeah, a very conscious song with awareness and message throughout
Where do
the
you get
song.
this whole gift or inspiration? How did it, unfold or become a about you being not only
an
a
artist.
singer but a songwriter?
I used to take it as a joke before.
Ah, girl.
Can it?
Hey, it's
I have
funny.
a
That
flip
joke is
file.
funny.
Yeah, primary. It's the unknown albums that I was gonna release. For
So
real.
from
Like to a
primary you
point
were
where,
writing.
yeah,
Yeah.
grade 7 throughout high
Hey, at
school.
least there
It
are
makes
those
me
kids that says
emotional
I
talking
started
about it.
singing at 6.
Yeah, and I was taking it as a joke, and my friends would be pushing me into these talent shows, tako skolong, and I'm like, guys, I can't sing. I don't do that.
Your parents are supportive of
Yeah, very,
yeah.
very.
So take me to your upbringing. Where did you go to school?
Well, I went to school, go West End. Most of all, okay, all my schools except high school, well,
Mm-hmm.
Afrikaner schools.
Aye, brat.
Abiki,
Somarnetso.
Eprovia,
Yeah.
Abiki.
A biggie.
Yeah, net
Ah.
Abiki.
Ek hoor maar.
Is hij baie mooi nie, hoor? Nog steeds pragtig. And we got, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unsuri
Yeah.
Nicolini. Ah!
Yeah.
Don't
Go
do
sorry
that.
Kellen.
Oh, Unsuri Nicolini. Unsuri
Yena
Sasata.
yena anka unsari
Woo!
Kellen. Cry me a river.
What?
Cry me a river. You war.
You,
Horny. I'm
you
so
want
sorry.
next?
You war next knee. Cry me a yeah. You're the
Yeah,
first person who
so.
ever cried. Yeah.
Sure. Hi, okay. Most of
Childhood,
them were
yeah.
Afrikaners schools. Then high school, kaya Silverton High.
Ah, so sorry, girl.
Why would
You
you
know
say
what about
that?
Silverton? You know. Hey,
No,
Silverton.
like it's not that bad.
Hona le
You
khone
over
ngoko eat cake
exaggerating.
mola. There's guys who stand there on the corner there. Hey, when you pass them, you walk out of that situation high. But we are high or we wait. You know about this story, right?
No.
Next to
This is
Absa.
my first time hearing about this.
Wow.
I've never heard about
Wow.
this.
When now
Ha!
you'd survive. You are so
Yeah.
safe. Yeah.
I've never heard about such a thing.
From grade 8 until throughout. How was the experience? Best friend from school. Or were you just a
Matilda,
Matilda?
Matty,
Matty. Yeah. Where's she from?
Mpho, my name.
Mpho. No, no, Mpho.
Mm.
My sister's name is Mpho.
Really?
Yeah.
We're very
Hey,
gifted people.
abatsipile batho ba.
Rakafane. I
Yeah.
touch in Tampon.
Sometimes on and off.
I touch, yeah, touch. I feel I toilet.
Why is she your best friend? Or
She's
why was
she's the
she?
one who was pushing me into this whole
Ah, lovely.
as well. I wanna know the
Yeah.
music thing, and I was just on some. I wanna dance, and let's leave it at that.
Dance.
Yeah, I was in a lot of dance crews. A lot.
Wabina jo.
I used to. I'm rusty now. And now I just tease on stage. I just tease.
Yeah.
I don't dance.
What kind of dance?
No, I tease.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
do you? What kind
I
of dance?
strip tease.
You were stripping,
No, not like literally taking my clothes off and everything
but
like that.
striptease.
Yeah, let's say whining. I whine on stage.
Hey Joe, and is that wine in there, right?
Yeah.
So, so you would whine. And tease. No, okay, okay, no more jokes. Ne?
Sorry.
So, Mpho, your friend, the experience in high school, though.
Well, the experience of high school was nice. Like you got to see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I think that was a period in time where people were supposed to be aware of
Mm.
what works for them and what doesn't work for them. So I took that, lost some friends along the way,
Oh,
but
really?
some were worth it. Yeah.
How do you
You,
lose friends? Is it something that
I
maybe,
think it's visions. Like the visions don't connect anymore.
yeah?
We tend to have different ideas, aspirations, like you said, and then we just fall out.
Or even growth also kind
Yeah,
of makes it easy.
situations as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Growing up, I would think maybe if I would lose friends along the way, because mindset was more like, why would join me? Why wouldn't you come to my birthday party? But how was your experience? How was your experience with losing friends? Was it because of
It
you thought it's
hurt.
you? Yeah.
It hurt at some point. It hurt, but then as you lose friends, you come to realize, hore, some of them were not even supposed to be there in the first place. Some.
Oh,
Mm.
can you tell that some people are not your what you vibe with? How can you tell? Like, was it because of they've done something to you, or is it because of you can?
No, I think it's also the duration of knowing each other. Maybe let's say I give a person a period of 2 weeks. If go bona every day.
Hmm.
2 weeks just to learn like hore o motho mo bjang,
Yeah.
metsamayo ya hao, e tlo mpontsha,
Nice. Is that the scooter guy again? So this happens every time whenever we get into the
the
juicy
deep
stuff. Yeah.
conversation.
So, but are you
This
chill? Are
guy
you
just
good?
decides.
Are you like, hey, Joe, hey, I was cracking you up, right?
Yeah, I even
Yeah.
cried. Like that's
Yeah.
some
So
funny
sorry,
things.
girl.
No, it's okay.
It's not gonna be a river, right?
Nope. No Nile rivers up in here.
You write, but when you look at other writers, I don't know if Msaki writes her own music, and then Msaki does she writes her own music.
Yeah, she does.
Most of like all of them. All
She's a songwriter first and then singer.
yeah.
Yeah, she writes.
So
Mm.
Msaki, and
I wish.
yeah.
I wish I'd be getting money for days.
Who? What other writers do you think like? Yeah, no, that line.
Mostly, I take getting refuge. Look, not refuge, but encouragement from Batabal little boy Pesa.
Poepeza.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, girl, sorry.
Kingi.
Poepeza.
Yeah. Kingi.
I once did a video with Poepeza.
And
Yeah, 25K ke ngwana. And then like re go butchering re besa nama already. But
Sorry,
I
friend.
but I told Poepeza. I think yeah. But why Poepeza?
he's legendary in
Yeah,
the
dope.
music
Yeah.
in the music industry. I think he's just a legend. I was also gonna name a few, but you cracked me up again.
No,
So
okay, yeah, yeah. Name a few.
Porter. So I look up to Porter a lot because
Ah, Potter is here, ne?
no, he's not here.
Oh, okay.
He's here, guys. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you
Potter's
came with
here.
Potter,
Yeah,
right?
I came with Potter.
Are you saying this because Potter is your guy?
No, Potter ke mfana ka.
God, Potter's not your
Ke
guy.
manager ka. Ke mfana ka.
Papeha Potter. Hey.
Oh.
So on a real, ne?
But
Boypeza dope guy,
yeah.
right? I chilled with him. I mostly tease him,
Mm-hmm.
so that because Boypeza, if Amu tease, he doesn't.
I'm interested.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
must
I'll
say
tell it
something.
all.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then whenever he returns,
O bua ka ntho e nngwe.
hey, he hits. So
Yeah.
for someone at that very moment,
Mm.
you could say like, no, he hits. I really he doesn't sit around no corning.
Mm-mm.
Let me go think about it. He
Yeah.
goes at it. And
On
that's
it.
when I
Yeah.
still, yeah, I was like, yeah, boy, Peza. So
Mm-hmm.
Lord Porter, Kimpinja how?
Excuse me. Yeah, ke mfana ka.
I thought you guys are like, because you came together.
Why do you like assuming things?
I'm asking because I don't know much.
No, ke mfana ka. He's my manager as well.
And when it
So
comes to music, what do you think about him?
he's an icon, basically.
Yeah.
Lord Poeta. I mean, the
When
name
I saw the,
speaks for
the Momo
itself.
timelining, because I'm still, because me not get him the Dala generation vibes.
Mm-hmm.
So I started following him, checking his stuff, his content. And then when I did a live recording, Boy Peza, called
Mm-hmm.
Mamelodi West, he mentioned Lord Porter. And I was like, hey, like, who's this Lord Porter? I think we must have him on the show one time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most definitely, it will be a beautiful experience.
yeah.
Trust me, being around his aura is on another level.
Hey, it's very chill there. Yeah.
So bo K99 so abonani.
Okay.
Bo 1000, so
Who's my thousand? Tell who's my thousand.
ke ba Bakhadi
Give
ba
a
Max.
Bacardi. Yeah. Give a Megs. Megs or me my thousand.
No,
So
ke
why
ra
let
hore
us
yena
saw?
it's 1000 ke sure I'm it's 1000.
Why let us saw?
Or me my thousand.
Why suddenly feel so guilty for, you
Kappa kappa.
know, vibing?
No,
No,
vibe,
Oh
girl.
Lord.
Vibe,
sorry.
girl. Sorry, sorry. So who else? Give me the list, man.
Bulia Unleashed. Like it's a lot of people I would mention. We just don't have the time for mentioning all of them, but they do know who I take them based on. Talan.
Yeah.
From them, I learn a lot. I experience a lot. I get to also relate or say something about what they've encouraged me to do in my music.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever wrote a song and was like, I'm not feeling it, scribbled it, not even save it, and like,
Once or twice.
yeah.
Mm.
What happens is because of you don't like the flow, or maybe the lyrics don't kind of,
They don't want to gel.
yeah.
It's either they don't want to gel or pinating maybe ki utlweletse sebaka or ke tshwere sebaka ka se recording, then when I'm about to, it's just like, why am I even writing this?
It makes
Because I
this.
wanna I wanna release music that I listen to. I wouldn't wanna release something that I wouldn't wanna listen to.
Yeah.
That's one thing about
Oh,
music.
it
You
starts
must
with
release,
you.
yes. You can't release something you won't listen to. Are you crazy? Who's gonna listen to it if you're not
Hey, there's a
listening
lot
to
of
it?
people that send out music out there, and when you check it, it's like, hey, hey, hey,
No.
kappa kappa. Hey, I'm kidding. But he's a dope. You know, with Kappa Kappa, I have to be honest. He's very
He's a
passionate.
yeah.
I saw in his eyes when
He's
he is
dedicated.
explaining. It's you can you can see that okay, this guy.
Wait, that's serious.
Because I felt as if like Boma Poresa, Bamushilo or something like that. But with him, it was like when he started, the reason of starting was like I just want to produce music.
Yeah.
Whether the music is mastered or nothing,
I
the end
just
product
wanna
to
do
him
it,
is like.
yeah.
And when he is explaining it, I don't know. Actually, this guy his
Very
start
passionate.
was just the love of what he
The passion, yeah. It's the
yeah
passion for the music.
are you because we live in a space whereby there's unemployment rate, there's a lot of things happening. Do you also have writer's block or lose passion?
We go through that a lot. Okay, mostly let me speak for me. For me, yeah, I do go through not depression, but yo lows. Khaliselang rekokot.
Yo, abavuni
Untlhalohanya, yeah,
squeeze again.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know that when now you got this, and it's on like some yo, we closing doors on you, bruh, yo, whatever. So it becomes yo.
What do you think the problem is? Is it I know like a lot will say gatekeeping, but I was watching Nicolette Mashi, you know?
Mm-hmm,
When I see her stuff on YouTube, I'm thinking, yo, spontaneous. She's He has so much content. But there was a time where I actually met her in person in a
mm-hmm,
space whereby there's corporate people.
mm-hmm.
She was engaging, she was involved. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt like Okari, she trained herself to have a certain skill,
So no communicate,
yeah, so that even doors could just simply just open
open,
up for her.
yeah.
Do
No,
you
I
think
get,
maybe we also have a responsibility ourselves besides the talent that we have
yeah,
maybe? Is
most
there anything that you
definitely.
want to build that you feel like you could work on in terms of you sing, but you're also a songwriter, but there are other things that you feel like,
I'm
no,
doing
I need to work on this
on
part. Yeah.
yeah, there are things that I'm working on
Hmm.
the side besides music that I think would push and
Hmm.
make a difference.
So, Megs, let's check the. Hey, 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 we found something, yeah?
What
So,
did
what
you
we do on the
find?
social, what we do is we also try and engage with our guests, but
Mm-hmm.
also try to figure out what they post on socials.
Okay.
So, the highlight, the highlighted story of which we found, like, we also want to learn from you to hear your side of the story, and maybe we'll also hear the side of the other people's story,
Okay.
is to know what was happening, what was the whole thing. Megs, I think you also have Meg, she's the producer, so she's like our our
AI.
AI. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Hey, gape sa la ra ba le meeting ra bolela ka ditaba tsa gore hae ha ke sa tlhatswa dibjana
Magnum PI.
so so there was a time she was
Magnum
like,
PI.
I'm no longer washing dishes. I'm like,
Yeah, because of this.
hey. So Max, what's up? Did you find
Why
the
Olivia Prince?
hey?
Anyway, ask Gwen. I'll move on.
Yeah, what's up?
So, I think you were signed to a label, right?
Yes.
And they put out a public announcement that they were parting ways with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want me to read the whole?
Yeah, cause when I get when I
It reads, this is a public announcement to all Duchess underscore RSA and Move Records fans. Creative Move Record has come fairly to the termination of Duchess RSA contract agreement due to reputation of contract violation, failing to cooperate with the management terms, also being involved with other parties' activities without the manager's acknowledgement. It is now finally decided that we part ways with the Duchess RSA, but also continue to release the rest of projects of her that are left in the record label due to everyone's effort to put in on these projects. We would we would like to wish Duchess RSA all the best towards her musical journey and continue to support her music. Also on our record label, the journey continues till we win with everyone. Kind regards, management. What was going on at the time?
and they still
Mm.
say kind regards. Kind regards.
Sarigata.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of personal things were happening at the moment, so I felt like for one, they didn't want to be associated. Maybe could be
Mhm,
because Giboletli, the manager, directly who what's happening. There was a lot of personal things that were happening, and I requested for what do you call this? A timeout
mm,
because the contract was for a year. I requested a timeout. Arutabulela le lawyer. Hafeta, he was like, "Now we're letting you go." Panchalwan. So I
mm,
don't know about the what do you call this? Breaching of the contract.
mm,
I don't know what that is about. It's probably because I made songs outside of KMR
mm,
with Mela Nation, which made them very,
Oh, so
because apparently
you
they say
yeah.
I'm owned by the record label, which the contract didn't state that I'm not supposed to do, like push other people outside of KMR. It didn't state that, so I think that's the other reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
let me go,
the
and then like
misunderstanding was that you I don't know if I didn't see the contract, but you thought you had the right to like feature somewhere else without
and
their
also push other people because that's what I've been doing before the record label, and
before
the
then.
contract didn't state anything about
Yeah.
pushing other people. It just stated that they had to produce, master, and mix my projects and also release, distribute. That's what it stated.
Is controller under them also?
Yes.
Yo, I scared.
Ish, bruh. The whole project is under that. But
How,
it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna push on. I'm working on new things now. So yeah.
how does this thing work? Do you also have a lawyer within the label that could advise you,
No.
or you have to go outside, use your own money resources to work on a contract that they had for you,
Hmm.
and they're not paying? Hey, man, this, like I
You
don't get it.
understand?
Yeah,
It doesn't, because like I even lost the contract and I asked for it back and they didn't want to give it to me.
is
So
it a local label like?
yeah, it's a local label. It's a
Banakai.
local.
Raya,
No
no.
comment. No
Are they
comment.
like local? How many artists do you think they have? Is it just only you, or there's more?
So far, I've only seen two,
Yeah.
which is me and the other person. So it's okay,
Have
guys.
you given up on them also?
No, they make good productions. I have nothing against them really. I just hope they push. They keep pushing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I want for them. Like,
So is it a misunderstanding or like not really getting or understanding the business side of contracts and from their end, or was it from your side?
okay, baby, this whole thing was easy. They just found an easy route to get out of it on Talohan, which is to let me
Oh,
go basically because
did
they
they
didn't
want you
want to.
out?
I get it. That's what the press is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So now what's going on? What are you
I'm working on a new project.
single, you know?
Yeah, I'm a solo artist under Mela Nation, the Mela Nation Voices.
Is it another label, that one?
No, it's not a label. It's
Yeah.
a group. Let's just say, yeah, it's a group.
What have you learned through this whole process? Because I feel there has to be something that you take out of it and also appreciate, because at
Yeah,
times you find that Lebona, they're also trying to build themselves. And
true.
then Luena, you also wanted to do something, but Liklasha and somewhere along the line.
At some point in time. Um, I feel like what I've learned from this whole process is to make sure hore, you have a copy of a contract.
You
You,
didn't have a copy of a contract?
no, I had it and I lost it.
Hey, play move on here.
Phone with the
Contract on the phone. Didn't you like
yeah.
give your hard copy? It starts
No.
there. You must have a hard copy.
I signed the hard
Witness.
copy and then he didn't give it to me back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he gave me the 1 year Amhara phone. So yeah, I think it's also understanding the process of contract.
Yeah.
Like having someone to overlook a contract before you sign it.
True.
As an artist, just be aware of getting the hidden clause as well.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I think if you'll be able to know the do's and don'ts, you'll be able to see the red flags before they even approach.
So you mean you're grateful that it actually happened because it's a 1 year contract,
Yeah,
and then you, at least if they said okay we're cutting ties, you still
then
have
you know.
time to
Yeah,
rebuild and stuff.
yeah.
Because hey, imagine if they took the whole catalog.
That would be crazy though. That
Yeah.
would be so crazy because the work would have been for nothing. But I do appreciate everybody's work and time and efforts put into the project. Like it's an awesome project. I
Mm.
take nothing away from what they do as
Oh
people.
yeah.
One Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay. Makes.
Based on your experience, do you think record labels should have contracts written in maybe like our mm, home languages or mother tongue, so that at least if you read something, it's in the
And
language
yeah,
that you
we
understand,
understand. Yes.
then you're able to ask
Or
questions.
yeah, we
I
rahala
could,
so.
yeah, I could be wrong, but I think I'm of the opinion that if an Afrikaner artist gets their contract,
They should
it is
have it
most likely written
Yeah.
in
in
Afrikaans.
Afrikaans,
Mm-hmm.
so they are able to ask questions and then end. Do you think that it's a move that record labels should at least consider, so that sa tlhole re bala Mamang is
Dilo,
being
yeah.
dodgy, this stable it's
Mm.
not, you know.
Yo.
Yeah, I think that would also be a good thing when Max that
What's
people should have contracts written in their mother tongue so that they don't have misunderstandings.
I'm just thinking of a clause in Tsonga, eh? What's a clause in Tsonga? I think, did you have your own lawyer, or was it a thing of as long as I can see on the dotted sign?
I had a family lawyer who I took the before I signed it, the hard copy.
Yeah.
I took it to my uncle, who's a lawyer. He read it through and he stated everything that I just stated to you. Hore. The label was only responsible for me as an artist, meaning they have to mix and master whatever projects that I do, however many they ask, for a period of 1 year. And then after
Mm.
that year, ke tla
But you
ipona.
own, but you don't own the music.
No, I was supposed to, but according to misunderstandings, like you said,
Yeah.
a lot of things are not open in this, and I don't feel like,
I think there's a lot of learning between you and them,
yeah,
because it's new, upcoming
upcoming,
or
yeah,
building up.
yeah.
Do you think you ever would want to work with them, maybe on a project? Understanding that, hey guys, because I think a lot of us, when we make a mistake, already we shut down
The
doors.
people's, yeah.
But when you go back and you realize the initiative was to make us grow like individually, it's just a misunderstanding. It's over, eh?
The I said it, but like I wouldn't mind if it was a thing of them paying me what I'm worth for
Mm,
whatever particular song or video. Then that way it would be better. You know,
nice.
I wouldn't mind working if it's like that.
Yeah.
then it's cordial.
So before we close, ne, Charlie, have a question there.
It's only with Risa, and I haven't updated, yeah, as of yet. Yo, guys.
Ah, you guys are lazy, eh?
Not that we lazy, yo.
Hey, that's why I'm showing my two
Mabaka.
fingers, eh? Next thing,
Mabaka.
papara, you are pregnant. How? What happened? Why Mela what it after 9 months? Yeah, that's true.
Oh my word.
Tripped and fall on it. Yeah,
Ay. Shoo.
that's
Ay.
true.
What?
You know, he's asking Risa, ne? Risa.
Yeah, it's only Risa. As for Sambro, that's my fault. I've been saying I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna do it now that bam puti matlo ke bone hore
About three power, two
a se
finger, nine
lefatshe la
months. Nine
mamaka le.
months. Yeah, 9 months. Hey, meh. Yeah, 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 that's wild. Eh? Meh.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
you just need to be cautious of how you balance your things as an artist. That's why you need people around you to help
Mm.
you. You can't do this alone, trust me. No matter how big or how rich you think you are, you can't do it alone.
Yeah,
Alone
it's
you
a
can't.
team. Yo,
Yeah.
and it's a
It's a team effort,
team.
yes. It's a very big team effort. Everybody has to play their part for things to fall into place. So if
So
you wanna do everything alone,
it's not gonna work.
no.
Quick activity, right?
Okay.
The name of the song is Mbali.
Okay.
First line, give me right now, girl. Give me the lyrics to that. Yay, yay!
Oh my god.
What? Okay, sorry. Let's start Saqala food. Ah, but you're not singing. When are you?
I
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Okay. Mbali, girl.
Umuhle njengembali. I don't know. Mbali, why would you give me a Zulu name though?
Guys, come up with names. Hey, this voice is the.
A
Um.
Zulu name. Now I'm gonna try to coordinate
Oh,
everything with the
let's love.
love.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about love, guys. It's too
Hey, Mela,
much.
you're in love, eh?
It's too much.
What do you think, love?
Love is like the ocean. Baby, can you come to me? Drown me in your sorrows. Baby, make me work for your love. Love. Baby, let me work for your love.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
I am glad the contract is there. Because you do know you can do this now, eh? Like one man. Ah, girl, you can say, yo.
Thank you.
Am I the
I
only
told
man?
you
Do you
one
think you
man
can say?
doesn't work.
Yes. Oh, yo.
One
Max,
man doesn't work.
uruti.
Uduchi ka tsoga gaetsho ba re uduchi.
Ebile mosadi
Uduchi o
a
labile
opela 'cause ha
maoto.
ke
O
kgone.
labile
Uruti,
maoto.
Hey, Max, what's going on? Tatile four.
Ntatile for e serious.
Hey, girl, you
E
can
ke ya
sing.
kudi.
Are you chakra hand vibes also?
Yeah.
Well.
I don't even play about my chakras. Don't get them out of balance because it's work getting back to like balance. Yo, I guys,
Wait,
it's
what is
too
that?
much. Getting your chakras back into balance is not a joke.
What is chakra, guys? Let's
Eh,
talk about
chakra is energy.
energy. Yeah.
Yes. Aura. You
Yeah.
know. Mm.
So you're getting back your energy.
My heart energy. It's in my palms.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
So you're chakra hand. How's the
The
energy now?
energy is vibey. I love you guys so much.
Oh, we love you too, man.
Thank
We
you
love
for
you
calling
too.
me.
Ha re
It was a
Hey,
vibe. It
we
was
love
a
you
vibe.
too.
You know,
Hey,
y'all
what's
know
that?
how
What's
to
that?
treat people for real.
We love you too. Yeah, your energy is good, ne?
Yeah.
Mara, hey, it's only masepa. Yeah.
Hesh.
Way.
Nyosone.
Hey. Thunder.
That's too much. Grr.
So ha di le off balance, o di busa bjang back?
You meditate. Meditate. You can meditate with tea. You can meditate with smoke, meaning the sticks, or the scented sticks.
Hey, we must call him, eh? Call Pep, yeah,
Yeah,
T.
tea like green tea, Earl tree, grey tea, king Earl grey tea, black tea.
Hey, thank
What?
you. Atwara Mike. Yo,
With masioni nagi
hey, hey.
yo
Thank you. Atwara
Jomi.
Mike. Yo, Sega. Fika kanjani lapho? Hey, I want to call this guy, ne? But, hey,
It's like a crystal.
hey, hey. So when did you start being a Shakrahan? Or do you,
When did I start? The
when?
country doesn't have a start and an
Yeah,
end.
just 3 months later. Pangwe. Chakra.
The baby just keeps
Eh,
popping up.
eh.
So,
Because
who inspired you to be a Chagrahan? Is it Erika Badu, or did you what?
Jill Scott, bo Erika
So,
Badu
so,
ba bo Lauren Healy ba.
so feminist.
Not really. I don't like to be labeled.
We must speak
you
a
don't like
range.
to be there. Yeah,
No.
yeah. Hey, say, hey, Ref, how's it, man? I'm good. We were watching your episode and now we're talking about Chakra Hans, dog. We have a Chakra Han in the building. Yeah. Or must I put it like this? Okay, yeah, she's gonna speak now, ne? Hey, Mara, can you sing for Ref now? Maybe Ref can be like, oh yeah, that's Erika Badu vibes.
Mm.
So, so she says, because again, I don't know much about Chakra Han, and then we also trying humorously try to educate people about being a Chakra Han. What's a definition of a Chakra Han coming from you, Ref? Understanding of it from your side. Mm. So he's right, right?
Yeah.
Ref, say hi, please. Also,
You saying hi to Duchess underscore RSA? Yes, Duchess.
Osamu
Yes.
say check on Facebook. Osegavi.
I'm good. How are you? Why are you guys putting me on the spot? Yes, I would like to think so. Let me not be too sure of myself.
He's also a Chakrahan.
Eh?
He's wearing a
Babalela tata bona. Alright. We are live on air.
Would you date a Chagrahan?
Baru, would you date a Chakrahan? Yeah.
drop,
Okay.
ref. Hey, next thing, because you were asking her name 3 times, I know you're already typing it. Or kwena mang. My guy, thank you so much. Just know that your episode is doing things, eh? Arunya ka diteye jo, because of our off balance. I just, and she did speak about energies. Hey, now I know Chakra Hans. It's all about energy. Sure, ref. So you must watch his episode. He also had crystals and
Oh, he was showing crystals.
he made like herbal medicational stuff.
With
Yeah, he has a company called Peko.
okay.
So his tea or mixture of herbs, it's called Sisadi.
Okay.
Ke shodi ka o tagwa wena.
You sure?
E di o bea done also.
Ne.
Also, you know,
Ne.
di shakrahan. Nare dronga ke di pizza, ke di keke. Wena dronga ke di habs.
Yes.
O plaga ke tee. But otherwise we good, you chilled.
I'm chilled. I'm loving. This feels like home. Don't want to make it home because.
Oh, you are home, dog. You are home. Do you know that you are first female artist, second female artist singer?
Mm-hmm. Third.
Eh.
Tachiamo, limpeni.
Abala ke babale, baba. Abala abala ke babale. No, okay, Aribe so first Shakrahan, singer and music writer.
You guys have 30 seconds. Oh, my
You wanna
bad.
play 30 seconds?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no, I don't have time though. Maybe
yeah.
next time.
So
Don't have
I don't know
time.
if anyone has anything because we're gonna close off now, sign off.
Mm-hmm.
Is I believe hearing you sing, you should start your own shows. Same way as Bo Ayanda have built himself, not waiting for a label of some
On
sort.
YouTube, no?
Yeah, whereby we could join in
And
whenever you like. Even this episode, we could share it with you, where you can show the world what's your background and everything like that, so that it builds up your portfolio.
yeah,
But it will be great when you say, "Hey, the Prince, next year Valentine, I'm
I'd
doing my
like to.
show," and then we know that that's where
You're
we're
gonna be,
going.
yeah.
Yeah, it needs a build up. Our Lord Potter, I know he's gonna make sure that he's, because there's no way that we can leave this voice. Hey, come on, Mamelodi. Leave four happen. Leave five.
Reaper.
In the whole of, like over
The
1
whole
million
of
people.
Mamelodi.
Yeah. 3 million go Mamelodi.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Re bala le bo Bothameng, right?
Yeah. Ke ba teba hampe.
O
Mm.
bolela Changan.
Nyana.
E nahana o bolela Changan o fetsa hore tla Africans on top.
Cho.
Or your energy will be off balance.
Yeah, hanyane.
Yeah, ne?
Cause yo, le level ya teng wa di bona.
Se heavy, ne?
Stonga se monate mara se heavy.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys have anything to say, but it's nice seeing you, man. I've learned so much from you, and contracts. I've actually learned that contracts are very important,
Yeah.
and then I think you and the guys with the record label is just a journey.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
meant to pass.
yeah. But I also think they're good people.
They are.
It's just things do happen.
Yeah, things like I
Yeah,
said in the beginning
and
would
what
be
I
like,
love is
yeah.
what got you guys together, which was the first thing that I take away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, are we good? Noah, you have a question? Yo, Noah, no, Noah. He's the guy that make sure that
That
you
we
guys.
ate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We do the salad.
Salsa Ella. Woo! It
Yeah,
was.
he's the guy. Hey, hey, come on. Ya ba umunyola bo shakra ba? Bata umunyola.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
bo common bo
Andre 3,000. I bet it's at top.
yeah. Erika Badu. Aki
I bet
sala
it's
mona
at.
music video ha ke ena orge mang a tsamaya ka lepono mo strate. Aki di
Can.
tswile di patch. Yo.
Hey.
Eh, o ka se fitlhe ko. Re bona go tsamaya road mo.
Nka se.
O rwa jigo ya ikageng.
Le tla bitsa Thabang ke mang? Ke
Ka
re ke
lepo
Thabang.
Novita.
Yeah, no.
Ko morao.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo.
But I enjoyed my time here.
You did, eh?
But I think it's coming to an end. Eh?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Thank you so much. Siyabonga. Anything, Max? We good, right? We good, my Jomi? Yeah. Oh, you have a
Another
question? He's
question.
a rap. Hey, he's gonna rhyme now, yeah?
Oh,
Come
really?
on,
Ah,
baby.
yeah. I knew it. Po, po, po,
O sa batla tsa mfonolo le khalate ka mara E20. Ah, what? You leave me. Why you You don't leave me. Ordin Sanjo, you have a question? We're closing off, yeah.
Okay. Couple of booties like record deal contract no sign like na offer like the benefits I think nailing like distribution or
That
like
was the only benefit: distribution, mixing, mastering, making sure project kaya tswa. We push her, they were supposed to, but it's fine. I can push it myself.
So like music out there go DST, like go the DST, like Spotify.
Yeah, it's everywhere. iTunes, you can get it on Deezer, everywhere.
Yeah.
Basically, it's streaming everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So like also distributor AOA big singing. Or you don't have a distributor.
Sorry?
Distributor.
No, I don't have one for now.
Oh, you're independent.
Yeah, I'm very independent.
Alright. That's dope.
Yeah, he's into music, so maybe you and him could be.
A thing, ne?
Yeah.
Not like that, but like collaboration.
Oh, well, say I mean, I'm sure next. Yeah.
Peta, peta ka dito. Eh,
Oh, mfana ka ke side nigga.
so hindi kayo
Hey, the benefits are
mahangi.
beautiful. I wanna be mfana how. Nana mfana mukana. You take me to your parents' house. Oh, bahulu.
Au.
Yes, it is chakra.
Ay.
Yay. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay.
Icon.
We're good, right?
Yeah, we good.
Are you crying again?
Yeah, I'm crying. You
Before
made
we
me
close
cry the
off,
whole
Prince Copa
show.
share like where can we find her music and where can people,
It's no longer music. Do you want us to?
Can you what?
Where do we find your
where do we
music?
find your music and your socials?
Because it's not longer yours. It's theirs. Do you want us to tell?
You
But
can.
yeah, yeah. This is a beautiful close. But where do we follow you? Where do we find you?
You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Got the hashtag at or hashtag Duchess underscore RSA. And then you can find me on Facebook at Duchess RSA, but it's full, so I doubt, you know. Unless if I have a page, Duchess, just Duchess. You can just search for it as Duchess. And then the music you can get it on YouTube, on Deezer, actually every streaming platform that you can find, iTunes. As Bad for You, the project EP, I think, Bad for You.
Nice.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Ramnat, thank you so much for showing up and being with us. There's nothing great, but I Naju. Honestly speaking, what I take is the voice. It's beautiful. Bo chakra hani. But you're an amazing person, dog. And I think you're growing even further from here now. Next thing, tabaro bono ko yena.
Go phone and then I go be on my loudspeaker.
Emfonela nje. Umphonele.
Go phone.
So from me to you, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, Joe, subscribe. You haven't subscribed, right? You're gonna
Can I
subscribe on
subscribe
the
now?
show. Yeah, please, yeah.
No.
Hey, finally, we have another +1. So from me to you, Eita Ola.